Does your love language change over time? Hello, I'm Maki of My Transgender Date, the #1 dating platform for trans women. Before we dive into today's topic, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. We have a new video out for you every week that you don't want to miss. Today, we have an interesting topic to explore. Love languages. Have you ever wondered if your love language changes over time? Let's find out. But before we begin, I'll just give a brief recap of what love languages are. On the screen, you will see the 5 primary love languages. Words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, physical touch. Now, these love languages are how we communicate and receive love. So, understanding your own love language and your partner's love language can definitely enhance your relationship. I'll give brief examples of each way you can show these love languages. For words of affirmation, you can give compliments, leave sweet, encouraging notes for them to find, or express gratitude and appreciation for the things they do for you. For acts of service, you can help them with the chores without being asked, prepare their favorite meal, or take the initiative to make their life easier. For people who like receiving gifts, make sure to pick out a present that reflects who they are. You can plan special outings as a gift and pay attention to when they mention something they need. For those who like enjoying quality time, you could go on date night, do activities your partner loves, and show genuine interest and pay attention when having deep conversations. Lastly, for those who have physical touch as their love language, hugs and kisses are always a staple. Holding hands, gentle caresses, and cuddling while spending time together are definitely on the list. These are just general examples of how you can show these love languages. But you can also find more creative ways of expressing your partner's love language by finding out yourself. Now, back to the question I asked earlier. Does your love language change over time? The answer is yes. Your love language can change over time. There are several factors that can influence the change in your love language. Number 1. Your life circumstances can change. It could be a change in career, becoming a parent, or even experiencing health challenges. Before, you might have appreciated receiving gifts more, but because of different life circumstances, your love language could change to acts of service because you need help with parental duties or managing household chores. Number 2, you might become more accustomed to your partner's love language. Maybe you've noticed this with your partner. For example, they know your love language is words of affirmation. They begin to be more expressive with their love to you over time. Surely it doesn't change instantly, but when someone truly loves you, they will learn to love you the way you want to be loved. Number 3, your self-growth and self-discovery can change your love language. You might appreciate having quality time more as you get older than receiving gifts. Or you might appreciate acts of service more than words of affirmation. Maybe because you appreciate action now more than words. Self-growth can really change your mindset and therefore change the way you want to be loved. To know how your love language has changed, you have to be attentive to the changes. So how do you do that? I've listed some practical ways you can be attuned to yourself. The first is to be self-reflective. Regularly check your own love language. You can take a test or simply ask yourself how you want to be loved in your present relationship. Next, have an open dialogue with your partner. Discuss the changes that you have realized with your own love language. The third practical way to attune to the changes is to experiment. Try different ways with your partner and see which one you'd like to adapt. Now, this can be very tricky, especially with someone you've been with for quite some time. They may be used to expressing love in your past love language. So, try to navigate and work with each other patiently through this process. And most importantly, be kind to one another. Working through learning how to love each other needs patience and understanding. If your partner is not expressive to you in your love language, maybe you can do some gentle reminding. Understanding and adapting to these changes might be a bit challenging, but these are important in a long, lasting, and fulfilling relationship. Love languages can change, but the effort and intention behind expressing love will always be at the heart of any relationship. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. If you enjoyed our topic on love languages, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And for those of you who want to share their stories and thoughts on this topic, you know what to do. Just leave your comments below. See you in the next video.